In a small town, there lived a young boy named Arjun. Arjun loved airplanes. He dreamt of soaring through the sky, a pilot at the controls of a magnificent jet. He devoured books about aviation, built intricate model planes from cardboard and glue, and spent hours at the airport, mesmerized by the graceful landings and powerful takeoffs. But Arjun had a secret fear. He struggled with English. His dream of becoming a pilot seemed impossible. The pilot's exam required flawless English, and Arjun's pronunciation was shaky, his grammar often wobbly. He'd try to read aviation manuals, but the complex terminology and unfamiliar words would leave him frustrated and disheartened. He'd stumble over sentences during English class, his cheeks burning with embarrassment. One day, after a particularly discouraging English test, Arjun slumped onto his bed, tears welling up. His grandfather, a wise old man with twinkling eyes, found him there. He sat beside Arjun, his hand resting gently on his grandson's shoulder. "What troubles my little aviator?" he asked softly. Arjun, unable to hold back his tears any longer, poured out his heart. He explained his love for airplanes, his dream of becoming a pilot, and his crippling fear of failing the English exam. His grandfather listened patiently, then smiled. "Arjun," he said, "even the most skilled pilots experience turbulence. They don't let it crash their plane. They learn to navigate it. Your struggles with English are like turbulence. It's a challenge, not a roadblock." He continued, "Think of each mistake you make as a lesson learned, a chance to improve. Every time you stumble, you gain a better understanding of how to fly smoothly." Arjun looked at his grandfather, confused. "But Grandpa, how do I turn my failures into success?" His grandfather chuckled. "It's a journey, my boy, not a destination. Let's start with small steps." He suggested a plan. First, Arjun would focus on one aspect of English at a time. They started with pronunciation. His grandfather, a former radio announcer, helped Arjun with tongue twisters and pronunciation exercises. They practiced together every day, turning it into a fun game. Next, they tackled vocabulary. Instead of memorizing long lists, they used flashcards with pictures and real-life examples. Arjun learned the names of airplane parts, aviation terms, and even phrases used in air traffic control. He found that learning words related to his passion made the process much more engaging. Grammar was the toughest challenge, but his grandfather had a clever solution. He encouraged Arjun to write short stories about his airplane dreams. Arjun would write, and his grandfather would gently correct his grammar mistakes, explaining the rules in a simple, understandable way. Arjun's initial frustration slowly transformed into determination. He started to see his mistakes not as failures, but as opportunities to learn and grow. He celebrated small victories: a correctly pronounced word, a grammatically correct sentence, a new word learned. He joined an English conversation group at the local library, initially hesitant, but gradually gaining confidence. He made friends who shared his passion for aviation, and they practiced English together, helping each other overcome challenges. The day of the pilot's exam finally arrived. Arjun felt a flutter of nerves, but this time it wasn't fear, it was excitement. He had prepared diligently, turning his weaknesses into strengths. He approached the exam with a calm confidence, remembering his grandfather's words: "Navigate the turbulence." He didn't ace the exam perfectly, but he passed with flying colors. His English was clear, his answers precise. He had turned his failures into stepping stones to success. Arjun's journey to becoming a pilot wasn't easy, but it taught him a valuable lesson. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of it. He learned that perseverance, a positive attitude, and a willingness to learn from mistakes are the keys to achieving any dream, no matter how high you aim to fly. And as he finally took to the skies, he knew he was not just a pilot, but a testament to the power of turning failures into triumphs. For more videos, please subscribe our channel.